Your first performance. When the was that? And where was you? Talk me through that whole moment.
I kind of got two experiences.
Let's talk about them.
Okay, the first one, this is just the first show I ever performed at. I was still in high school. I don't remember the age. I want to say like 15, but like I used to do this probably for like 3-4 months. Like, but I used to get out of school, go home, and it'd be an open mic in Atlanta at Harlem Nights. It was like,
oh my God, I know what you're talking about.
It was in the middle of the city, and like the city was probably like 27 minutes from my house at the time. So I literally would get out of school, ask my partner to ask his mama to see if we could borrow the car. He would take me to the city, drop me off at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I have to wait till doors open at 9 so I can pay to perform.
Try to get on. Yep.
You feel me? And then the doors for the actual club don't open till 11. So I got to wait till 11. So mind you, I'm sitting there from 6 to 11 just to get inside. You know what I'm saying? It's 11. I have to wait until actual showtime at like 11:30. You feel me? 11:45. And I have to sit there all night until the winter. You feel me? So that's probably like 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I have to watch everybody perform. At this time, I'm telling folks to pull up for me. And I don't know if you're familiar with how like open mics work, but
I was at that, not that exact one with you. I don't know if I was or wasn't, but I've been there before. I was in college at Spelman in 2010.
Yeah.
So, and I remember my first introduction to the industry, because I was coming from Delaware to Atlanta. And then I'm like, Harlem Nights, that sounds lit. And then we there, and like, I forgot why.
Oh, you've been to Harlem Nights?
Yes, I've been there. I've been to that open mic night. Maybe not the one you was at, but it's a chance I've been there.
Damn,
but I remember
crazy.
liking being around that. And then I ended up on Peter Street. I ended up at a podcast. Like then, obviously I'm here now, but I was around. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's
but
hard.
I wasn't pulling up to like 12 when I would go.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I was getting in. I wasn't 21.
I wasn't 21. That's what I'm saying. I had to be
like
there
that,
early. I had to be there early because they wasn't going for that.
Yeah.
If I had showed up, being the age I am, trying to get in, they'd be like, no.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
I had to come way before and pay the extra, you feel me, and pay the fee.
We was dead in the same spaces.
Yeah.
Like that side of Atlanta or that part of like the industry is what kind of introduced me to the Atlanta industry.
I feel like we was meant to talk.
Yeah, we was.
Yeah.
We definitely was. Look, Tony Tuesday.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so that was your first performance at the Harlem Nights show, but like how did it feel being was it a fucking stage or were y'all performing in the middle of the room?
Nah, it was
I forgot what it was.
It was a stage.
There was like a dance floor though.
It was a small stage though. It's not like a huge stage like extravagant thing. It was like in a corner by the DJ.
How'd they react?
They f***ed with me. But like, bruh, I hate open mics because it don't matter how good or talented you are.
Yeah.
If you ain't bring the people with you,
then they ain't gonna hit.
They don't give a f***. Like, I done had a DJ walk up on me like I got second place, third place before. Looked at me like, hey bro, you were supposed to win. I'm like, so why I ain't win? He like, bro came with his whole family. Like, bro came from South Carolina. Like, you feel me? Like those are factors, which is lame as f***. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, he was like, yeah, you were supposed to, a couple of times, like, yeah, you were supposed to win, but brought his whole family, bro came from South Carolina.
But you was in Atlanta already.
I'm talking about they with the out-of-towners more because, like, they had to spend money to get here.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like,
you right.
They don't want to come all the way from Texas and he lose and he mad as want to shoot it up.
Yeah, did you ever do the department store open mic?
Nah, I wasn't old enough to get in there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I wasn't old enough to get in there. I think I had been in the department store. I performed there once, maybe twice, but like I was definitely a jit, and this is like definitely not when.
Okay.
The department store area.
Yeah.
I was just on Edgewood. I wasn't actually allowed in the building yet.
Got you, but you was still outside.
Yeah, for sure. I was always outside.
Anybody, if you was just outside, you was around.
For sure.
Yeah. So we know what it was. Damn, Tony, we have never met before then. Obviously we met before this, but like back when I was in Atlanta and I was around, because I used to be on Edgewood all the time. At department store on Tuesdays, and then just around in general. You already know how it was. But okay. Performance, all that jazz. All right, let me do a little scene, and then we're gonna start talking about your music. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to think of what scene to talk you through. I don't know. What do you want to like? What do you do to take yourself away from music sometimes? What's a hobby that you have?
I play Apex.
What is that?
It's like a shooting game. It's like like Call of Duty, but like also like a battle royale game. But
Okay,
like
got you. Like battleships, but Call of Duty.
No, not battleships.
Let me not ruin this. Let me not ruin this. I don't. Oh,
I mean, it's the
oh
video
my
game.
God, maybe that's not the best thing to talking through.
I meditate
either.
sometimes.
You meditate too?
Yeah, I give me a bubble bath.
Okay.
Light
Oh my
some
God,
candles.
I got it. I just did this on Sunday. So, well, I'm gonna talk you through my experience, and then you're just gonna you're gonna name a song that comes to mind. Imagine you're doing this though. Okay. All right. You gotta put your palms up. Relax. Lay them down on your thighs. There we go. Relax. All right, Tony Shhnow. We are in a bubble bath on a Sunday night. I got my Palo Santos, or Alto, excuse me, whatever it's called, burning. Sage the room already. Got some incense, the pink one that smelled like Michelle Obama or something like that.
Yeah. Michelle Obama probably smelled.
Yeah. No, you know what I'm talking about. And then I got some blue light, a little galaxy projector, blue light spinning around in the ceiling. It's nothing but just dark blue, me in that bubble bath, that brown skin. Well, you light skin. But yeah, like what song is playing as you were soaking in that water, swishing around? Or as I'm soaking in that water.
Well, Tony Shhnow, personally, if it's not no Sade, then it's gonna be, I'll be playing meditation music, literally like
Me too.
You know what I mean? The chimes and something like that. With
the frequencies and stuff?
Yeah, I'm into that. That's what I'll be listening to.
I love that.
You feel me?
So it would be that then?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
If not, it's then some Sade.
Okay, if not Sade. I started my night out when I did that with Other Side of the Game, Erykah Badu.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm finna see Erykah Badu this weekend.
Where? Wait,
she performing in DC when I'm out there
for Broccoli City, right?
Yeah.
I need to go and just go down there this weekend.
Yeah.
I got too much going on. There's a lot of money being spent. Okay, that was fun. All right, now we're gonna talk about your music. Now, usually this segment's called The Brink, but you be dropping so many projects, so much music. I don't think you necessarily been looking or wanting a brink. You just keep feeding
the streets.
Yeah, and you always got to talk about.
For sure.
You never run out of it, and then you're changing. You went from Kill Streak to Love Streak, and then Reflections was its own thing in general. But usually, I like to talk about like what was your breakout moment in the culture. Let's talk about two moments. I want to talk about Reflections because that was the one I know you said like you really approached it like you were putting an album together, and like you had was that before after? No, Plug Motivation was after Reflections.
Yes.
Never mind. Okay, let's stay on Reflections. Talk to me about like your mentality from the project before that, and then putting Reflections together.
I think Kill Streak 2 was before that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
With the Kill Streak series, I just be trying to test my mind. Like it's literally about like testing my my ability, like trying to like sometimes I play like brain get teasers, like word teasers and stuff like that. So that's what that was. Like that was literally like she trying to like expand my mind, like literally just become better at my craft. You know what I'm saying?
Expand on that. You said brain teasers.
Yeah, like I try to like literally better myself like with work. You know what I mean? Like I try to just whatever I can to test my mind.
How do you do that though? You go to Google and say, what's a word that rhymes with this word?
Hell no.
Okay.
I do like puzzles and stuff like that, or I have a word of the day, or like a coloring thing or something like that, or like literally like a brain app. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Like, but I was doing that with my work though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think before that I had did a freestyle tape over all Pharrell beats. Like I was trying to like just push myself, like change. Like I don't like being in a box, so I try and like, you know, just do everything. Yeah,
expand around it.
Literally, you feel me?
I want to say I noticed that too about when I was listening to your music back when I was trying to really understand what Plug was, but then like you got your own style, not style of Plug, but like you got like soul Plug to me a little bit. Like,
for sure.
Yo, how do you tell me about your beat selection and why you choose the beats you do?
I feel like that's an important part of being I'm trying to be the greatest. You feel what I'm saying? So like I feel like that's important to like a rapper. Is they beat selection. We used to talk about that like in the trap. Because the niggas I used to be on a block with them is from like the New York area or like Jersey or Boston or something like that. And like, so they listen in New York, but they in the South. So like their perspective is like they understand why certain artists is doing certain things. Like the lyrical never have fire beats.
No.
They never do. Like Nas beats suck. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
you know,
like the New York, they beats just be terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't have a lot of like feeling to them.
It just like Kendrick beats suck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they beats just be aight. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then you go listen to like Lil Uzi or no disrespect to Uzi if you think that I'm not talking about lyrical niggas, but or like Yachty or something like that. And they be like hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't help but move. Like no matter what
you can't help but move. Okay, I was gonna say when you say hard, what do you mean by hard?
Like you can't help but like engage in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah,
like
it arouses you in a way.
Literally.
Boss.
Yeah. Nah, but for real though, like, you know what I mean? It arouses your ears. You know what I mean? So like
yes.
I just try to combine that, like give them lyricism and like have a good beat selection. You know what I mean?
Because I noticed you got a lot of old school sounds on there. I remember there's this one song called Cold or something like that. It was a
Days Get Cold.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah,
that's
like
on
that
Reflections I love that one because it's like you talking about, well, when I got money, when I don't got money, I feel weird. They get cold out the money, but it's Ashanti, was it Foolish or I'm Foolish, whatever it was, sample. But when I was like trying to make sure I like listened to a lot of it last night, I was like cleaning up, and I'm like, I could clean up to this. It sounds like the shit I would clean up to when my mama was waking me up. Kind of.
Sure.
That's why I said soul plug. Like it's a good vibe.